What's up? This is Atomic Swift. I'm back with another video. This time it's once again for my RETROPIE, my Raspberry Pi, with RETROPIE installed for running emulators and playing ROMs. They've made a little more progress running ROMs for the Sega Dreamcast on RETROPIE. I just tried Daytona USA. I'll show it to you real quick. The frame rates, well, it actually gets into the game. Before I couldn't even get into the game with RETROPIE 4.3. Now I've got the newer 4.4. Okay, so through all this. Yeah, I'm just going to show you real quick. I couldn't get into the game and play it, but just looking at the intro video, there's no sound and the frame rate isn't perfect. Yeah, see, and it's still got this problem with the damn memory card. I'm gonna have to check this out. Alright, I'm back. I just had to figure out how to get past the damn VMU thing. But so as you can tell, the frame rate on that intro screen wasn't that great, but we are going to get into the game. Damn. It's like it flies through some of these settings. Let's see here. Single race. Oh, whoops. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Okay. Huh. What the hell said is a damn A button? Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, so that was Daytona USA. I'm going to try to go back and do it one more time. I'm using this Super Nintendo controller I got with my Raspberry Pi. So I have noticed every time you start this you have to select the date. I just enter whatever because who cares. And then you can hit start. Okay, and then see my VMUs each have no blocks, so what I do is I just hit A, and then it'll say, do you want to start the game? You'll not be able to save the data. I'm obviously not going to play the game at this frame rate, so I just enter to get into, to show you how the game's run. I mean, look at the frame rate, it's not the best. It speeds up a little right there, but can't figure out what damn button is the A button. I thought it was. Yeah, see, all that does is take it back, so. I mean, the intro screen gives you an idea of how well it's going to run. So now we'll try the one I tried before, which was Crazy Taxi 2. Oh, that's right. It's the actual A. So you saw me try to run this with RETROPIE 4.3 in my previous video, and I couldn't get the game to actually get me into the game. So hopefully, since I figured out the workaround for the VMU to get into Daytona USA, hopefully I can do the same thing here. Okay, we'll start the date, hit A, which is actually B. Yeah, see, this is nope. See, I thought I figured out a way. Try Crazy Taxi 1 maybe. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we'll try to set it here, hit A. And see, I'm hitting. Yeah. Oh, now, still can't get into that. Let's try. I mean, it sucks. I still can't play Dreamcast ROMs on here. Every other system seems to work pretty good. Arcade. I mean, arcade works good. Sega 32X, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Game Gear. So select. I just want to see what the frame rate's like on the intro, just to see, you know, what the game's going to play like. I mean, I'm sure if those other games were, you know, Daytona USA ran like that, this is probably not going to be much different. And there's no sound, which sucks. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, I'll at least try to get into the game if it'll let me. So I just hit start. Yeah, it's a great game. Always love this pod racing game. I downloaded it from GOG. Alright, so we'll hit start. Yeah, see, this game is like confused at what the start button is. Yeah, it's not gonna work. You can't even get in the thing. I mean, granted, you know, it's not going to play correctly anyway. So we'll just hit select and get out of there. Try. I mean, this is one of my favorite video game systems of all time. Might even be my favorite. I really loved my Sega Dreamcast. I loved my Super Nintendo, my Nintendo 64. I mean, I wish Nintendo 64 ROMs would run good on this, but they don't. I mean, they run okay. I mean, I showed you. Oh my god. Showed you my last video. I think it was Super Mario 64. Actually, you know what? If I remember correctly, I think Wave Race ran pretty good actually. So at least that's something. That was one of my favorite games on my 64. Yeah, see, this game knows. Oh wow. Okay, I might actually be able to get into this game. God, it's running hyper fast in the background right there. So I used to like to play as Butcher Brown when I used to play this on my Dreamcast. Let's just see what the frame rate is. Like I said, as you'll notice again, there's still no sound. What that is. Oh wow, look at that. You know what though? That's I mean, other than the no sound, I mean, yes, I don't even really know the buttons. It's been so long since I played this game. I have to go through and map this shit, but yeah, it's pretty promising though for their Dreamcast emulator, because I mean, it's playing this game, you know, at faster than the normal speed, which is cool. Oop. No! No! I just need to know what block is, damn it. No, that's not block. Oh, there it is, there it is, okay. I mean, it's so hard because the game is fast as shit. Okay. I mean, look at this guy's out throwing me. God, I used to love playing this game. And then God, man. Oh. Okay, well, out of all the games we've tried, I was able to get into Ready to Rumble. Said it's running great. I mean, not great. Well, it's too fast. The emulation is too fast. So we'll go out of there. I just got my ass kicked. So we tried Crazy Taxi 1, Crazy Taxi 2. We were able to get into Daytona USA. Now we'll try another one of my personal favorites from the Dreamcast, Power Stone. Great game. Well, actually, we'll say amazing game. I used to play the shit out of Power Stone. 1 and 2 on my Dreamcast. Okay, so now we're gonna. Well, it's annoying that you have to set the clock every damn time, but. Okay, so hit the start button and see. Yeah, see, this one's gonna be running too fast as well, but I mean, it's a good sign for the Dreamcast emulator. I used to like to play as Gunrock. Dude was badass. Yeah, it's gonna be running way too fast, but you know what? That's, you know, like I said in the Ready to Rumble video, that it's a great sign for their emulator. I mean, look, there's graphical glitches, of course, but I mean, it's running at more than full speed. Oh wow. Yeah, see, I don't even know the buttons. But like I said, the only thing missing is the sound. I mean, if they could get the sound up and stabilize the frame rate and fix the graphical glitching, you know, it'll be good. So that's what was that, Power Stone 1? Yeah. So we'll try Power Stone 2. I mean, I think it's going to be more of the same, where it's going to run, you know, too fast, double the normal frame rate, or, you know, double the normal speed. So we'll go back here, try this. Okay, and we'll go here. Oh yeah, hopefully that Hertz thing doesn't mess this game up and not let it run like it does. Can't get into Crazy Taxi 2 because of that shit. Or was it Crazy Taxi 1? I think it was Crazy Taxi 2. Yeah, it's not. That Hertz thing's gonna fuck it up. So now we're gonna try Rayman 2: The Great Escape. This is a bummer that, you know, Dreamcast does work, but you know what? RetroPie has it down perfect with the 16-bit and the 32-bit systems. I mean, in my previous video, I play Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis flawlessly, Sega 32X, PlayStation 1, arcade runs pretty good. I just have to configure the buttons. What else did I play? Game Gear. Let's see what I play. Game Gear. I have to go back through. I think I played Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, some shit like that. You see, now this runs a little better. I mean, it's not running at crazy speed, which is good. We're just going to skip this and see if I can get into the gameplay. Yeah, see, Rayman actually is running pretty good, it looks like. And I honestly, I can tell you, I've never played any of the 3D Rayman games. I never played Rayman until Rayman, Legends or Origins on Xbox 360. Great game. I had so much fun playing it. It was funny because Toys R Us was running this special where they were, the game was brand new, was $60 Rayman. I believe it was Origins or Legends. I don't remember which one, but it was the first one that came out on the 360. And Toys R Us was selling it for $20. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to go buy a bunch of those and then go return them to Walmart without a receipt, and they'll give you, you know, Walmart gift cards for them. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So I got went to like three different I went to Toys R Us, bought like 6 copies of the game, went to like 3 different Walmarts, was able to trade them in, and then I had 1 copy left, you know, because they had a limit of how many you could trade in, or maybe, oh shit, I'll have to go back in there, but how much money it was. And so I had 1 left, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to check this game out. And I'll tell you, the moment I booted that game up, beautiful, great game, so fun, I ended up keeping it. Okay, so great game. Love the other Rayman too. The other Rayman that came out on the 360 was also great. No. Game created successfully. Okay, so it seems the only problem we might have here, well, looking at these videos, the videos run decent. I mean, you can't really base it too much on the video. I mean, sure, there'll probably still be graphical glitches. I accidentally backed out because if you do use RetroPie to get out of the Dreamcast emulator, you just hit select. The other ones, I think you hit start select, but I believe it's start select. It's been a while since I played my RetroPie, but I believe it's start select, where with the Dreamcast one, you just tap select once and it backs you all the way out, which I like that. But, you know, it means you have 1 less button to work with when you're mapping the buttons, especially with the Super Nintendo controller that I got. Because people, well, posts I've been reading on the internet, they haven't been able to get 360 controllers working with the Dreamcast emulator. The 360 controllers work with the other emulator as I tried it. It worked with the arcade emulator, I believe. I think it worked with Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. So I'm just going to let this keep rolling, and we'll get into the game. And we'll see how everything works here. And then we've got a few more games to test, and that'll be the end of the video. I'm at the 13-minute mark here, and you're just sitting here listening to me ramble, I know. But, you know, Hopefully, you know, some people find it entertaining. I don't know, but you can't do that trade shit in anymore. Walmart doesn't let you do that. So, yeah, Walmart, they don't let you trade in shit like that without a receipt. Yeah, see, now this actually runs really good. I mean, keep in mind, my motions are jerky because I'm playing with a control pad. I'm not using like a analog controller, but whoop. Yeah, I mean, look, that is running really good. Wow. Yeah, that's really promising right there, because look at that. I mean, I never played the original on the Dreamcast like this, but I mean, this seems really fluid to me. Look at that. Flying. Huh. Yeah, I mean, wow. That's really good. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to back out. But, you know, that game, okay, that ran the best out of all the games I've tried so far. So now, I don't know why there's two Sonic Adventure 2s. I'm going to have to try. One of those might be Sonic Adventure 1. But we'll see. Sonic Adventure 2 is awesome. I love that game. Used to play the shit out of that on my Dreamcast. Never beat it, though. Because other games would come out, and, you know, I'd get caught up. I'm one of those people where a new game comes out, I jump on that. Or, you know, there might be a game that I like more. Like, I think after Sonic Adventure 2, after I got Sonic Adventure 2, like Shenmue or something, or no. Yeah, maybe it was like Shenmue or something came out, or that might have been after the Dreamcast already announced that. Yeah. That might have been after Sega announced the Dreamcast was ceasing production, and I just started downloading games off the internet and pirating them because I was like, you know what, that's bullshit. I spent money on your system, and then you're going to discontinue this shit? Come on. Okay, yeah, this doesn't seem like it's going to let me go anywhere. Oh. Okay, I don't know what I hit there, but something did something. But yeah, so said, you know, I will admit I did pirate a lot of Sega Dreamcast shit, but it was after they already announced that they were discontinuing the system. Like, because I was ready. I was like, you know, I got to go down. I got to pre-order Shenmue 2 after beating Part 1 like 10 times on my Dreamcast, and then, oh no, it's canceled. I'm like, you motherfuckers, man. So then I couldn't find it anywhere to download it. It won't even let me get into the game. It's not recognizing the start button, which is fucking annoying. But, so, like I said, I couldn't find Shenmue anywhere to download Shenmue 2. So I actually had to, some guy was selling them online, bootleg copies, like, you know, burned to a CDR. But, yeah, they had fancy printed labels, so it looked like the actual discs. But, you know, they were obviously bootleg. Yeah, so I pirated that, and then, you know, but Sega got my money in the end because I just bought the Shenmue HD remaster for Xbox One, so. And I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I beat Part 1. Shit. This will be another one. Yeah, see, this might be Part 1. Yeah, see, it's fucking, oh, God, it's so annoying. Because I don't have a select button with this damn pad. I don't feel like, oh, wait. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, see, I think this is Part 1. Maybe. Yeah, see, the frame rate, even if I could get into it, the frame rate for this game doesn't look like it's going to be good. Yeah, I think this is Sonic Adventure 1. But yeah, it's not recognizing the start button. Quite a few games have done that. Maybe if I used a different controller or something. But yeah, so you know, that's my video. If anybody was wondering, I'm just going to show you real quick. So, oh shit, let me back out of here. I'm just going to show you real quick how to get out of here real quick. No, we'll do. Damn it. Oh, no. Okay. Shit, I forgot. See if I can. I'm just have to restart it because I forgot the button to back out to get back into RETROPIE. So I'm just going to show you real quick, just in case you were curious, how to update your RETROPIE to 4.4 if you have 4.3. If you bought one that was already had all the, a Raspberry Pi that had all this pre-installed. So you just go to RetroPie and you hit A. And let me just back out because, so you don't go to any of the emulators. You just go to the actual RetroPie on the emulation station screen. Hit A. And you go down here. And you go to hit A to go into RetroPie setup. Okay, now the screen just got kind of small. So what you're going to do is I can't do it because mine's already upgraded. I don't know what's going to do if I try to install over my 4.4 I already have, as you can see. So you go to Update RetroPie Setup Script. And you want to make sure that when you select that, the little cursor at the bottom where it says OK, Exit or Help is on OK. Hit A, let it run through its little courses. It'll update the thing. It'll update the system. And then when it finally reboots, well, no, I think it actually just stays on the screen. Then you go to Basic Install, and it's going to basically reinstall RetroPie. And then you hit A on this one to update it, and you update your system to RetroPie version 4.4, which seems to be a lot. Oh, whoops. Yeah, well, I just exited anyway, but it seems to be a lot more stable with some of the other emulators, like Sega Dreamcast. I haven't tried 64 in a while. Let's just try this real quick. I'm curious. So we saw how Goldeneye ran before. I'm just gonna. We'll try Goldeneye real quick. Maybe it runs better. I'm trying to remember. I think it ran choppy. I think it ran really choppy, but maybe this will speed it up. Wave Race ran pretty good. What else did I play? Oh, Super Mario 64 ran pretty good. I mean, if they could get this running perfect, that would be awesome. Oh man, I fucking love GoldenEye. And I'm really hoping sometime they could release a remaster, or see it's still running. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, no, yeah. On here, oh, it's choppy as shit, I can hear it. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's still... Yeah, that's still shit. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to have to reboot my system because I can't remember how to exit out of the simulator, but that's Dreamcast gameplay on RetroPie 4.4. A little better than before. We were actually able to get into some games. Ready to Rumble Boxing needs to be, the game speed needs to be stabilized and slowed down. Same with Power Stone and graphical glitches. No sound for either of the ROMs. And Rayman seemed to run really good. I mean, I was in a, just like a little closed room. So, I mean, who knows how it would run out when you actually got out into the level. But, it ran pretty good. It's showing promise, I mean, if you love emulation, you want to play ROMs and emulators, the PC's good. But, I recommend this, as always in my other video. Raspberry Pi. I got the Raspberry Pi 3B. The newest RetroPie. I'm sorry, Raspberry Pi, and RetroPie 4.4. It seems to run pretty good. 16-bit games, 32-bit games run perfect. Well, we'll say 32-bit and below run flawlessly for the most part. And you know, I appreciate likes, comments. Thanks to everybody for watching my videos. I appreciate it, and as always, bye for now.